Hello everyone. Have you ever been in a situation where you asked yourself, does this girl really like me, or am I just imagining things? Well, wonder no more, because today we're going to uncover those secrets. I'm going to break down the top 10 signs a girl shows when she really likes you. These aren't just random actions. They have hidden meanings, like hidden Easter eggs in your favorite movies. Trust me, once you figure these out, you'll never look at things the same way again. So before we dive into this game-changing guide, make sure to hit that like button if you're excited to learn something new, subscribe for more practical tips that are useful in real life, and don't forget to comment below with your own experiences. Your insights may help others solve the mystery too. Let's get started. 1. The hidden question, unveiling intentions through curiosity. When a girl asks you, what's your type, it may seem like casual small talk, but beneath the surface lies a subtle yet profound layer of inquiry, a dive into the realm of self-disclosure and reciprocity. This isn't just about preferences, it's about connection. When she poses this question, she's not fishing for a generic response. Instead, she's strategically gauging whether she fits into your vision of an ideal partner, all without coming across as overly direct. This approach, deliberate yet understated, allows her to assess compatibility while giving you space to reveal your values and preferences. Should your response align with her characteristics, the effect is almost magnetic. She's likely to feel an immediate sense of validation, a boost in confidence that draws her closer. Consider this: if she replies with something like, "That sounds a lot like me," she's not merely stating a fact, she's waving a quiet flag of interest, a subtle invitation to notice her. What makes this exchange powerful is its ability to deepen the dialogue. If you reciprocate by asking about her type, the conversation becomes a platform for mutual understanding. Through this give and take, both of you gain insight not only into preferences, but also into deeper values and priorities. It's a moment that can foster trust and build the foundation for something meaningful. Even as the question dances around vulnerability, it offers both parties an opportunity to open up to share not just what they're looking for, but what they treasure in a partner. At the same time, this question serves as a kind of emotional litmus test. Her intent isn't solely about determining compatibility, it's also about protecting her feelings. If your answer doesn't reflect her qualities, she has a graceful exit. There's no overt rejection, no awkward aftermath. She can walk away knowing she tried without losing her sense of self-worth. On the other hand, if your response hints that she might just check all your boxes, the stakes change. She begins to imagine possibilities, from shared moments over coffee to more enduring commitments. Ultimately, when she asks about your type, it's not merely a question. It's a calculated risk wrapped in curiosity. She's offering a chance to reveal who you are, to see if there's a bridge between your worlds, and in her mind she's hoping for an answer that brings her closer to deciding whether to invest emotionally, mentally, and perhaps even wholeheartedly. 2. Open heart's hidden intentions. When a girl asks, "Are you seeing anyone?" it's rarely just a casual inquiry. Beneath the surface lies a calculated question, laced with purpose and intent. It's not merely about gathering information, it's a subtle probe to determine if there's space in your life for them. She's essentially asking whether the figurative sign on your heart reads "no vacancy," or if there might be room for her to enter. It's a delicate dance of curiosity and caution, a way to gauge your availability without laying her cards entirely on the table. Consider her next move. If she follows up with something like, "Oh, that's surprising," or "their loss," these aren't just offhand comments. They're strategic. She's signaling her interest, gently nudging the conversation toward a more personal and intimate direction. It's her way of planting a seed, a subtle declaration that she views you as desirable, even admirable. In her eyes, you're a catch, someone worth pursuing. And if your answer reveals that you're single, she's likely celebrating internally, already thinking about her next move. Pay close attention to what follows. If she begins talking about her own single status, this isn't random chatter. It's a deliberate move, a reciprocal signal. By disclosing her own availability, she's inviting you into a shared moment of vulnerability. She's saying, "I'm here, unattached, and perhaps looking for something more." It's an implicit green light, an unspoken permission for you to take the conversation to the next level if you're interested. This question, so seemingly simple, is layered with nuance. "Are you seeing anyone?" isn't just about your relationship status. It's a measure of possibility. It's a door left slightly ajar, a quiet invitation for connection. She's hoping your answer will open that door wider, revealing not just your availability, but your willingness to explore what might come next. It's a delicate way of expressing interest while safeguarding your own emotional vulnerability. In these moments, understanding the subtext is crucial. This isn't about games or manipulation. It's about human connection, the way we cautiously feel our way toward others, seeking signs of mutual interest and shared potential. The words may be simple, but the intent runs deep. She's testing the waters, hoping the current carries her towards something meaningful. So the next time you hear that question, pause and consider what's really being asked. Beneath the surface lies an opportunity to connect, to understand, and perhaps to embark on something new. It's not just about whether you're seeing someone, it's about whether you're ready to let someone see you. 3. The subtle compliment, how small gestures reflect deeper connections. When a girl asks, "Do you work out?" it's rarely a simple inquiry about your fitness routine. This seemingly casual question often carries a deeper layer of meaning, particularly when it comes from someone interested in you, where a positive impression in one area, such as physical fitness, can influence how others perceive you in other areas, like your personality or attractiveness. When a girl asks this question, she is not merely engaging in small talk. She is, in a subtle yet significant way, acknowledging your efforts and expressing admiration for your physique. Without being overly direct, her question conveys a compliment. If she follows it up with something like, "It really shows," the compliment becomes even more genuine and affirming. It's her way of acknowledging not just the results of your hard work, but also the dedication and discipline it requires. Such interactions go beyond the surface. They open the door to deeper, more personal connections. By complimenting your appearance and acknowledging your efforts, she's boosting your confidence and setting the stage for further interaction. This subtle exchange is an opportunity to build rapport and mutual interest. For example, her admiration could serve as a cue for you to suggest working out together. A simple invitation like, Maybe we could hit the gym sometime, transforms a casual comment into a shared interest and potentially a deeper connection. The beauty of this kind of conversation lies in its balance. It's neither too forward nor too detached. Instead, it's a way of bridging the gap between lighthearted banter and a more personal connection. She's testing the waters, hoping to turn a mutual interest, in this case, fitness, into a foundation for something more meaningful. In moments like these, small gestures speak volumes. By paying attention to the nuances of such interactions, you can uncover layers of admiration and connection that might otherwise go unnoticed. The key is to recognize these cues and respond with openness, confidence, and an understanding of the deeper motivations behind seemingly simple words. 4. Ask your preference. When she asks about your hobbies or interests, it's more than just small talk. In fact, it's a way to find common ground. This is the similarity attraction effect in action, a psychological principle suggesting that we are naturally drawn to people who share our interests and values. When she asks what you like to do for fun, she's essentially searching for points of connection, hoping to discover activities or ideas you might enjoy together. If her response is something like, "That sounds fun, I've always wanted to try that," it's not just a polite comment. She's genuinely interested. She sees potential for spending time together, exploring new activities, and deepening the connection. This shows a willingness to engage with your interests and opens the door for shared experiences. Additionally, this question helps her get a clearer picture of your personality and lifestyle. She wants to know if your way of having fun aligns with hers and whether your hobbies and values are compatible. By learning about your interests, she can imagine what time spent together might look like. If your passions overlap, it becomes easier to envision a future where both of you could enjoy each other's company. So when she asks about your hobbies, she's not just filling the silence. She's actively looking for shared experiences and a deeper connection. It's a way to understand whether your interests align and whether your lives could be compatible. 5. The subtle art of attraction, understanding the signals behind everyday questions. When a girl asks if you can cook, she's not just asking about your culinary skills. This simple question taps into something deeper, social role theory. This theory suggests that certain traits, like the ability to cook, are often viewed as attractive qualities in a partner. In modern dating, cooking is seen as a desirable skill, regardless of gender. But when she asks you this question, it's not just about how well you can follow a recipe. On a more subtle level, she's evaluating your ability to care for yourself and, perhaps even for others. She may be imagining cozy nights spent together, cooking homemade meals and enjoying quiet evenings at home. This question is a way for her to gauge your domestic potential, subtly asking if you're capable of creating a comfortable, nurturing environment. If she follows up with something like, "You'll have to cook for me sometime," it's more than just an innocent comment. In fact, she's inviting herself over for a date without directly asking. It's a smooth move that shows she's interested in spending more time with you, time that's more personal and intimate. 6. The art of compatibility, understanding through conversation. What's your ideal date? When a girl asks about your ideal date, she's inviting you to use visualization to describe your perfect scenario. She wants to hear you paint a picture. one that might include her, and through this, she can better understand what you enjoy. This question serves as a way for her to assess if your idea of a great date aligns with hers. It's like offering a blank canvas and asking you to fill it in, hoping she's a part of the final image. If she responds with, "That sounds perfect," or "I love that idea," she's not simply agreeing with you, she's showing genuine interest and likely picturing the possibility of future dates. Her response is a sign that she sees compatibility between your preferences and is excited about the idea of sharing those experiences with you. This question also helps her gauge your creativity and thoughtfulness. She's curious to know if you're capable of planning enjoyable and meaningful activities. By sharing your ideal date, you're revealing what makes you happy and how you like to spend your time. It's a subtle way for her to check if you have similar interests and if your idea of fun involves activities that she would enjoy too. But it's not just about your skills in the kitchen. She's also wondering if your tastes align. What kind of food do you like? Do you enjoy trying new dishes, or do you have a particular go-to meal? By discussing cooking, she's exploring compatibility. It's a playful way to learn about your preferences and see if they mesh with hers. In essence, when she asks if you like to cook, it's not only a question about food. She's assessing your potential as a partner, someone who can create a warm, inviting atmosphere and share intimate moments. It's a question designed to measure compatibility and hint at her interest in spending more time with you, time that could potentially lead to something more. 7. The language of connection. When a girl asks about your love language, she's not just making casual conversation, she's delving into the heart of emotional intelligence. This question reveals her genuine interest in understanding how you express and receive affection. By asking about your love language, she's essentially seeking the key to your heart, trying to understand how to make you feel truly valued and appreciated. If she follows up by sharing her own love language, it's not merely idle chatter. She's offering you a guide to understanding her needs, essentially showing you how to win her over. This exchange provides both of you with the opportunity to learn each other's preferences and needs, ensuring that your ways of expressing love are meaningful and well received. In this conversation, she's also mentally noting whether your love languages align. For example, if your love language is physical touch and hers is acts of service, she's already thinking of ways to blend the two. This question is more than just an inquiry. It's a way to assess if you can meet each other's emotional needs, creating a connection that's harmonious and fulfilling. 8. The soulmate question, a test of connection. When she asks if you believe in soulmates, it's more than just a simple question. It's a window into her heart. This question touches on the romantic side of things, revealing her curiosity about deep, meaningful connections. By bringing up the concept of soulmates, she's not simply making small talk. She's probing your views on love and destiny. If you believe in soulmates, it suggests you're open to the possibility of a profound bond with someone. It's an invitation to discuss the idea that there's one person in the world who could be your perfect match. If she follows up with something like, "I think I've found mine," she's subtly casting herself as that person for you. This is her way of hinting at a deeper, more romantic connection, hoping you'll share her belief in finding the one. She's not just seeking affirmation, though. This question also reveals her thoughts on relationships, whether you value deep connections and whether you're open to the idea that fate might bring two people together. For her, this is more than a casual conversation about love. It's a test to see if you're both aligned on what you're looking for in a relationship. She's hoping for a response that signals you are both on the same page about the future, seeking something lasting and meaningful. 9. The power of subtlety. When a girl asks about your biggest turn-on, she's likely using a technique known as sexual priming. By introducing this topic, she's gradually steering the conversation to a more intimate level. This question is subtle, yet it provides her a chance to understand what you find attractive and whether she shares any of those qualities. It's a way of drawing closer to you without being overly forward. If she takes mental notes or responds with genuine curiosity, she's updating her internal playbook. She's trying to figure out how to impress you, to make herself more appealing in your eyes. It's an attempt to align with your desires, learning how to attract you and what aspects of herself she could emphasize to deepen the connection. Additionally, this question serves as a way for her to measure how open and comfortable you are when discussing intimate topics. For many, this is a crucial element in a potential relationship, how easily one can talk about deeper, more personal matters. On a deeper level, she's not just gauging your physical preferences, she's also looking for emotional alignment. By exploring what turns you on, she's examining whether your desires are compatible and whether there's potential for a deeper, more intimate bond. Essentially, she's testing the waters to see if you're on the same wavelength when it comes to attraction and emotional connection. Through this simple question, she's engaging in a delicate dance, testing both the physical and emotional currents between you, subtly revealing her interest in connecting on a deeper level. 10. The art of connection. When a girl suggests grabbing coffee, it's usually a low-risk invitation. Coffee is casual, yet it carries a sense of significance. It offers a chance to spend time one-on-one without the pressure of a formal date. This question gives her the opportunity to gauge your interest in hanging out in a relaxed setting. It's a strategic way to create space for a deeper connection without the stress of the expectations that often accompany traditional dates. If she adds, or "we could do dinner if you prefer," it shows she's offering you a range of options, hoping to spend more time together. This flexibility speaks volumes. She's genuinely interested in getting to know you better and is open to different environments. It's her way of showing she values your company and is willing to invest time in building something meaningful. Moreover, this question serves another purpose. It helps her determine whether you're also interested in her. By suggesting a casual coffee date, she's giving you an easy way to say yes without feeling pressured. It's a low-commitment way to test the waters, see if there's chemistry, and decide if it's worth exploring further. And that's a wrap. These top 10 questions aren't just about small talk. They're a girl's way of showing interest, testing compatibility, and even dropping hints about her feelings. Next time you hear one of these, you'll know exactly what's behind it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more content like this. Got your own dating stories or questions? Drop them in the comments. We love hearing from you. And if you think someone else could use this advice, share the video with them. Until next time.